Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
On the option, here's Wilson. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. The quick sling caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Watch the slant.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. And they're facing 3rd and 6 to start things out.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Bandit.
From the gun, Murray.
Hey, here I come.
Caught inside Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Strike. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
The Cardinal first down.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff for Drake.
Some of these play calls,
Drake on the
I think
handoff.
they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
They try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now Drake loses the football, and that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry. Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Able to fight for
Kenyon
about
Drake
4
on the
yards there to the
handoff.
13.
He was taken down by KJ.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Edmonds, the ball carrier.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Puna Ford on
4
the
yards
stop.
on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Arizona.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Second and goal.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown,
Kyler Murray scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cardinals 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. You can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trail 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PA's here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Mike 48, Mike 48. You don't want it? You don't want none of that.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked
Wilson's
off by
pass.
Byron Murphy. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts
of 9 yards.
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Mike's 5-4. Rip left, rip left. Right there.
A final shot before half from Murray. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
48.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup.
Wilson will hand it Carson for the option. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 40-yard
On second and 11 now. Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Murray's pass.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how all teams decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A third quarter now, at a 1-point game as they line up second and 10.
Mike's 5-9.
Throwing again. Wilson being chased out left.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Thrown away.
Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard
Ready to go
line.
with their next drive, and at the line, the
there.
Cardinal
54,
offense.
right there, right
We
there.
have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Down.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. Third and long.
You.
Now Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
They'll try the option on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
That's it.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
At the Cardinals' 11-yard line.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
David Moore.
You gotta give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. That's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some kind of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
For the field goal, a 28-yard.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Seahawks
Bottom line,
17.
tremendous starting field
Cardinals
position, really
13.
squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can
Jason
imagine the head
Myers
coach when he
kicking
ordered the
off
field
for
goal.
Seattle.
Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they got them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know we've got a defense that can hold up there.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Right there.
Murray to give. This is Drake. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Ford on the stop. It's a gain of 3.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Cardinal first down.
Shotgun now from Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jared Reed picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Murray now to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. There he goes right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.